Okay, so I actually love talking about this so much. Hi, I'm Jay. I'm a professional archaeologist. If we have met, you already knew that. We're going to talk a little bit about auto-cannibalism and a little bit about ritual cannibalism, because people don't realize there are tribes where to pass on their knowledge, their beliefs, everything like that, well, technically part of it, in part of their culture, and to pass on their what they believe, their wisdom and who they are, and so you always have a piece of them. They believed in consuming part of the deceased with consent. That is the big part of it, okay? It is consensual. The deceased has decided it's part of their it was part of their ritual, it's part of their belief system, and this was to bring you closer. So your family member was always with you. It was a sign of respect. It was never for survival. They had other foods and everything like that. Ritual cannibalism is entirely based on consent, respect, and the passed down of knowledge between usually family members and close friends. Now, with auto-cannibalism, it's a little bit different. A lot of people, and I am saying this, practice auto-cannibalism without realizing it, okay? And usually it's a part of behaviors such as when you chew off part of your cuticles or part of your nails, or you bite your inner cheek, okay? Auto-vampirism is when you drink your own blood and everything like that. But usually, a lot of times, auto-cannibalism is also called anthropophagy, which literally means person consume. Well, cannibalism is called anthropophagy, but auto-cannibalism itself is the consumption of yourself. Occasionally, there are very severe cases, in which cases it's for survival, or it's because someone just decided to do it. And that's definitely not always the case. A lot of the time, it's eating your placenta, chewing your inner cheek, biting the skin off your lip and swallowing it, eating your nails, like your cuticles, everything like that. It's really normal, actually. Now, I have made it really clear that I do myself. I have a bad habit of skin picking. It is part of, it is a stim and also just a really bad habit that I can't get over. But I do chew my inner cheek, and I actually probably have quite a bit of scar tissue on both of them. That being said, I also bite the skin off my lips. That's why they sometimes have scabs or bleeding or anything like that. I used to bite the cuticles off my fingers and everything, and I used to chew my nails, but I wouldn't swallow them or anything like that. These are examples of auto-cannibalism. And, some of it is for health benefits. Like when you go through labor and you have your placenta and you eat your placenta, that's good. Those are the nutrients, that's the benefits. You want those nutrients back in your body, especially if you're going to be breastfeeding, and that's totally fine. Me personally, I don't want kids, but I respect everyone who has them or wants to have them. That's entirely your option. But my point is, auto-cannibalism is way more common than you think it is. Let me know if you want to hear more.